Okay, welcome back. Here with Nick Breau again today. And today we are answering some questions and going to give you an intro on some EFT, some breakthrough technologies that can help you remove limiting beliefs or get past limiting beliefs and emotions that are negative, that are holding you back from certain areas of your life. So welcome back today, Nick. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. And for everybody that may not be aware, or for those of you that have been following, we asked a couple of questions. We asked you to tell us if you achieved the goal that you're seeking, what would be the one thing that would go wrong? What would be the worst thing that could happen if you actually achieve that goal? Because this helps you uncover your limiting beliefs. And we also asked you to discover and to think about how you feel when you don't achieve that goal and what that dominant feeling is, and then to go back in your past and discover if it's come up repeatedly, because that'll help you discover if you've got these limiting beliefs that have rooted from emotions in the past. So that's basically what we're doing. We've got it flooded with responses, and we kind of narrowed it down to three of the most common responses. So Nick, I'm going to let you explain what those three are, and then give us the intro on EFT, what we're going to do today, and what we're going to do with these videos to help people with these breakthroughs on these certain three topics. Go for it.
Yeah, so we took a look at the emails, and the three dominant ones that came up were probably low self-worth, which is not a surprise. The other one was a fear of failure. And then the last one was the emotion of frustration. I guess a lot of people are feeling very frustrated lately.
Okay, so we got these three issues, and why don't you tell us what we're going to do here over the next three videos. We're going to do one video on each of these topics, and it's going to help people that are dealing with these general issues to overcome these negative emotions surrounding that. So why don't you explain to us how that works, what we're going to be doing over the next couple of days.
Okay, so one of my go-to tools is something called EFT, and that stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, and that's also commonly known as tapping. And the concept behind it is that our emotions are stored in the energy meridians in our bodies, which are the same energy meridians that are used in acupuncture. So basically what we'll be doing is we're going to be tapping on the endpoints of those meridians to help release those emotions. And the analogy I use to explain it is kind of like we're kicking on the end of a gutter that's clogged with leaves. So by tapping on those endpoints, we're going to kick that gutter and loosen up those leaves, which are the emotions, so they can kind of flow out and we can let go of them.
That sounds great. So any more explanation we need to prepare people for what to expect over the next few videos?
Yeah, first of all, people need to know that there's a bit of a difference between tapping online or tapping through a video and tapping with a practitioner. So when you're tapping with a practitioner can help you get right down to the root causes or the root emotions that you need to deal with, the various aspects. Whereas doing it over video, it's a little bit more generic. So if you don't get the results you're looking for through the video, don't necessarily assume that EFT doesn't work for you. There's just certain aspects that aren't being looked at through video, such as being in states of fight or flight, which can have an impact on your ability to release the emotions.
Got it.
That's one thing. The other thing is I don't recommend that people who have things like PTSD or who have suffered severe trauma or are really emotionally unstable to tap online. They should only work directly with a practitioner one-on-one, simply because we don't want them to trigger something and then be in worse shape by the end of the video than when they first started.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good. Any other points to cover before we go into the first one?
Yeah, I'll quickly explain the tapping points.
Okay.
So the first one's the karate chop point.
And when you're doing that, how many? It looks like you're doing it with 2 fingers. Can you explain? Make sure we understand what we need to do.
You can tap with 2 or 3 fingers.
Okay.
Just want to hit that point. So
and
the first
not very hard. It looks just kind of.
Just a soft tap, doesn't hurt.
Okay.
Right? You don't want to bruise yourself.
Yeah.
So the first point's called the karate chop point, and you can do it with either hand.
Okay.
Just on the inside of your hand.
Yep.
The second point is on the eyebrow towards the inside of the bridge of your nose.
Okay.
So right on your eyebrow. The third point is on the outside of the eye. Not on your temple, but just in a little bit, almost halfway between your eye and your temple.
Okay.
Right on the edge of that bone.
Okay.
The next point is under the eye. Again, right on the edge of that bone under your eye.
Okay.
Next point's under your nose. Under your lip, right in that crease of your chin.
Okay.
Next point is called the collarbone point. So if you go straight down from the edge of your neck down to your collarbone, just underneath your collarbone. And again, you can tap on either side. You can even do both
Just in
sides.
that soft spot right underneath your collarbone.
Exactly. Yep. Next point is 4 inches under your armpit on the side of your chest. And
Kinda
for
like in
women,
line
it's
with
where your
your-
bra strap would
Yep.
normally be.
Okay.
Right over on the side.
Yep.
Okay. And then the last point is top of the head.
Okay.
Right in the middle, dead center, top of your head.
Awesome.
So what we'll do is we'll tap. You guys will tap along with me. So I'll tap, and I'll tell you guys which statements to say. You'll just simply repeat after me as we tap. Simple as that.
That sounds good. So we're going to go through the first one we're going to do then. The next video is going to be on the fear of failure. Is that right?
Yeah, let's do fear of failure first.
Okay. So we'll just cut this video here and we're going to jump right into the fear of failure tapping things. So just stay tuned for a moment. Go
And
ahead.
the other thing to mention too is, we're working on these 3 specific items, but you can use EFT for pretty much any emotions, any feelings.
Okay.
So that's something people should know as well.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. We'll cut it off here and we'll see you in the next video.